Welcome to English Conversation Café. Learn English through natural conversations.
Okay, so picture this. I walk into a coffee shop, right? Totally confident. I've done this 1,000 times. I walk up to the counter and I say, "Hi, I'd like a large latte, please." Smooth. Perfect.
Okay, good start. I like it.
And then the barista looks at me and says, and I quote, "For here or to go? Hot or iced? Whole milk, oat, almond, or soy? Any syrups? What size? Tall, grande, or venti? And what's the name for the order?"
All in one breath?
All in one breath. And I just stood there, completely frozen, like a computer that stopped working.
Oh no. What did you say?
I said, yes.
Yes? To all of it?
I panicked. I didn't know which question to answer first.
That is the most relatable thing you have ever said.
Welcome to English Conversation Café, everyone. I'm Max.
And I'm Haley. And yes, that just happened. Max said yes to a barista.
In my defense, it was very early in the morning. But hey, that's exactly why we're here today.
Today's episode is all about English at the coffee shop. We're going to teach you the exact phrases you need to order confidently, handle all those barista questions, and honestly, sound like a local.
By the end of this episode, you'll never freeze at the counter again. Promise.
And if you're new here, welcome! We make English feel easy and fun. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It genuinely helps so much.
Okay, let's get into it. So, I grew up in this funny kind of in-between world. My dad is French, my mom is American, and coffee culture in those two worlds, completely different.
How so?
In France, you go to a cafe, you sit down, the waiter comes, you say, "Un café, s'il vous plaît." One coffee, please. And that's it. Nobody asks you anything. You get a tiny espresso, you drink it, you enjoy your life.
That sounds so civilized.
And then I moved to the States and I walked into a Starbucks for the first time. And I experienced exactly what happened to me this morning, but worse.
Oh, the Starbucks menu is a whole language by itself.
Venti half-calf oat milk latte with 2 pumps vanilla, extra foam, no whip. That is a sentence someone said in front of me in line. A real person.
And they said it fast.
Like they'd been practicing their whole life.
Okay, my cafe disaster story is different. I was like 16 working my first part-time job, super tired. I ordered my coffee and the barista said, "Enjoy your drink." And I said,
You said you too, didn't you?
"I said you too," to a person who was not getting a drink, who was working.
The classic.
She didn't even react. She definitely heard it before.
Which tells you everything. It is so common. English learners and native speakers say you too by accident all the time.
Your brain is on autopilot. It just fires back you too before you can stop it.
And honestly, no one judges you for it. We've all been there. All right, so let's talk about what actually happens when you walk into a coffee shop. Because there's an order to it. No pun intended.
Oh, that was a pun. A little pun.
Tiny pun. Okay, so first, you approach the counter, and usually the barista will say something like, "Hi, what can I get for you?" Or "What are you having today?"
And this is your moment. Don't panic. The best phrase to use here is super simple. I'll have...
"I'll have a medium latte, please." That's it. Natural, polite, easy.
You can also say, "Can I get a..." That's really common in the US. "Can I get a cappuccino?" or I'd like a, which sounds a little more formal.
But honestly, I'll have is the most natural everyday option. It flows really well.
So repeat after us. I'll have.
Good. Now, after you order, the barista will usually ask a few follow-up questions. And the first one you'll almost always hear is, for here or to go?
This means, are you sitting inside the cafe or are you taking your drink with you?
For here means you stay. To go means you're leaving with it. You might also hear takeaway in British English. Same idea.
And this is one of those phrases that sounds simple, but can catch you off guard the first time you hear it. So now you know.
The next question that confuses a lot of people is, do you want room for cream or just room for cream?
This one is sneaky. Room here means space. Like, do you want the barista to leave a little space at the top of your cup so you can add milk or cream yourself?
If you want to add your own milk, you say, yes, please. If you want your cup completely full, you say, no, fill it up.
I always forget to say yes, and then I end up spilling coffee everywhere trying to add milk.
Every single time?
Every single time.
So, leave room for the cream, people. And for Haley.
Okay, and then there's the name question. In a lot of coffee shops, especially busy ones, the barista will ask your name to write on the cup.
They do this so when your drink is ready, they can call your name and you know it's yours.
Just say your name clearly and spell it if it's unusual. It's Haley. Haley.
Unless you're me and your name is Max and they still somehow write Max on the cup.
Macks? How?
Every time. Without fail.
Okay, I think it's time to practice. Let's do a role play.
Oh no.
I'm going to be the barista, you're going to be the customer, and I'm going to ask you everything.
Everything.
Hi, welcome to Cafe Chaos. What can I get started for you today?
I'll have a large coffee, please.
Hot or iced? Whole milk, oat, almond, soy, or coconut? Any syrups? Vanilla, caramel, hazelnut? Extra shot? Decaf or regular? And do you want room for cream?
Hot, oat milk, no syrup, regular, and yes, room for cream?
Perfect. And your name?
Max. M-A-X.
Got it. And will that be for here or to go?
To go. Definitely to go.
You did it, see? You used all the phrases perfectly.
Under enormous pressure.
That's the most realistic practice you can get.
Okay, switch. Your turn. I'm the barista.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hi there. Welcome in. What can I get for you?
Okay, so I want something cold but also kind of warm, like iced but cozy?
So, an iced latte?
Maybe, but like not too strong. And oat milk. No, wait, almond. Actually, oat.
Oat milk iced latte.
With vanilla, but just a little vanilla, like half a pump. Is that a thing?
It is a thing.
Okay, yes, that. And can I make it a double?
Of course. Make it a double means we add an extra espresso shot. Makes the coffee stronger. Great choice.
I learned from the best.
Name?
Haley. Haley.
For here or to go?
For here. I'm going to sit by the window and pretend I have my life together.
Perfect. I'll have that right out for you.
Okay, so we've covered the ordering part. But there's so much more to cafe English than just the transaction at the counter.
Right. Because once you have your coffee, there's a whole social layer that happens around it.
Like, what do you actually say once you have your drink? Baristas are usually really friendly, and in a lot of coffee shops, it's totally normal to just chat a little.
Simple things like, "This looks amazing, thank you," or "Busy day today, huh?" It's small, but it makes the whole interaction feel warm and natural.
And if you're going to a cafe with a friend, there's this really lovely phrase you'll want to know. It's on me.
It's on me means I'm paying. I've got it. It's a super natural, generous thing to say.
Like, no, put your wallet away, it's on me. You can also say, I've got it. Same meaning.
And if a friend treats you, a nice response is, "Are you sure? Thank you so much." Don't just silently accept, acknowledge it.
Unless you're me and you just say, okay, thanks, and walk away, which I've done.
We're working on that.
We are. Okay, so the next thing is one of my absolute favorite cafe concepts, being a regular.
Oh yes, a regular is someone who visits the same cafe so often that the staff knows them, knows their name, knows their order.
And the best moment is when you walk in and the barista just goes, the usual?
2 words, the usual. That means they already know your order. You don't even have to speak.
I'm a regular at like 3 places. It's a whole personality trait at this point.
She has a usual at a coffee shop, a bakery, and a bubble tea place.
I am a loyal customer and I will not apologize.
So when you visit somewhere often, you can say, "I'm a regular here." It means you come all the time and they know you.
It feels like being part of a little community, which honestly is what a good cafe is.
Completely. And one last thing, and every person who has ever tried to work from a cafe will understand this one.
The Wi-Fi password.
The Wi-Fi password. You sit down, you open your laptop, you look around desperately for a sign on the wall.
The phrase is, sorry, do you know the Wi-Fi password? Or just, is there a Wi-Fi password? Totally normal to ask.
Sometimes it's on a little card on the table, or they'll write it on your receipt. But asking is always fine.
Cafes are basically offices now. Freelancers, students, remote workers, everyone's there with their laptop and their oat milk situation.
Which is exactly how we record this podcast, to be honest.
Wait, is it?
This, right here, is us right now.
We are the podcast.
Okay, we want to hear from you.
What is your go-to coffee order? And bonus points, do you have a cafe story where something went a little wrong? Did you say the wrong thing? Did you blank on your name? Did you say you too to a barista?
Leave it in the comments. We read every single one and we genuinely love hearing your stories.
Drop it below. We'll be looking.
All right, it's time for the Cafe Rewind. We're going back through 6 key expressions from today's episode.
These are real phrases you can use starting with your very next coffee shop visit. Expression 1.
Expression number 1. I'll have.
This is the most natural way to place your order. Instead of just naming the drink, say, I'll have a medium latte, please. It sounds confident and polite.
Repeat after us. I'll have. Expression 2.
Expression number 2. For here or to go.
You'll hear this from the barista almost every time. For here means you're staying in the cafe. To go, or takeaway in British English, means you're leaving with your drink.
Practice saying, for here, please, or to go, please. Expression 3.
Expression number 3. Room for cream?
This means, do you want the barista to leave a little space in your cup so you can add milk yourself? Say yes, please, if you do. Say no, fill it up if you don't.
Repeat. Room for cream? Expression 4.
Expression number 4. Make it a double.
This means add an extra shot of espresso. It makes your coffee stronger. Can I get an iced latte and make it a double? Easy to use, very common.
Repeat after us. Make it a double. Expression 5.
Expression number 5. It's on me.
This means I'm paying. Use it when you want to treat a friend. Don't worry about it, it's on me. You can also say, I've got it. Same idea.
Repeat. It's on me. Expression 6.
And expression number 6. I'm a regular.
A regular is someone who visits the same place so often that the staff knows them. I'm a regular here. They already know my order. It's a badge of honor.
Repeat. I'm a regular.
6 expressions. Every single one of them will make you sound natural and confident the next time you walk into a cafe.
You've got this. Okay, so Max, you walked in this morning, you panicked, you said yes to every question at once.
I did.
But now, if that happened again,
I'll have a large oat milk latte. Hot, no syrup, room for cream. To go. Name's Max. M-A-X.
beautiful. That is character development.
That's what this show is for.
And that's what you can do now, too. You have the phrases, you've done the role play, and you know exactly what to say next time someone fires 5 questions at you from behind an espresso machine.
Just take a breath, use your expressions, and remember, even native speakers mess this up sometimes. That's completely normal.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today at English Conversation Café. It genuinely means the world.
If you found this useful, please subscribe to the channel and leave us a like. It helps more learners just like you find the show.
We'll see you in the next one. Until then, go get yourself a coffee. You've earned it.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you for listening. We hope today's conversation helped you understand real English better. Subscribe and join us for the next episode.